to my channel. This is Vampyr, gameplay number 2, and we'll be just playing. I'm getting actually really into this game. It seems quite fun, and we are starting exactly off where I left it, with Dr. Swansea and this dead guy, this harmed guy.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
He better not screw me over or something. It's gonna piss me off. Cause I like him so far. He's a decent character.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in
Oh,
the morning.
hell yeah. I got a
In the
coat.
meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes.
I love this coat. It looks so
Here
sick.
at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink.
Hell
If you have
yeah.
any questions, just ask her.
Duly
Looks
noted. Thank you.
sick.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea,
Welcome
immediately.
aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Stop shaking my hand. Oh, this looks sick. I love how he looks. Take me to the hospital.
It's locked.
Someone's acquire it?
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
You bastard! You can do better than that now! It's my turn!
What's he doing? What?
Rotten bureaucracy. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all. Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
What? Do you have to mesmer him? Is there any way to, like, get around this? Well, like, do I have to? I want to get a good ending. I don't want to kill him. Oh, jeez. Cause like, I don't want to. Because I really don't want to kill him. Do you have to? Or can you just leave him? To drink the blood of your prey, first need to mesmerize them to lead them out of sight from others. Wait, do you like actually like have to? It shows that there are several hints that he has. has a relation. Oh wait, his social circle. Oh, he has a high blood quality. I don't want to kill him though. Clay Cox. I don't want to. Jeez, it's a bad name. What? Come with me.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Can I lead him to the hospital? Where's the hospital? I want to lead him to the I want to lead him to the hospital. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lead him up to the hospital. Hey. Hey you. Guys. Because I don't... Like, do you have to kill... Because I really don't want to get some... bad ending. So, I don't want to kill him. I really just don't want to kill him. Or maybe I can just lead him to somewhere. I might make another one after. I might make another gameplay after this. Try and get a bad ending, the worst ending. I want to kill everyone. Not in real life, of course. Release.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Ever. Ooh, free chest. 2 springs. Yeah, I don't want to kill him. Oh.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Yeah, but I ate a bunch of rats, so it looks like I don't even
cannot
need
enter.
to. Let's go this way. Can I jump? Oh, they're gone now. Ah, yay! Let's talk to you.
It's freezing here. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
2nd floor.
Thank you.
Name on door.
Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
I know where my room is.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Alright. Oh, he's the. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is Sutton. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Okay. Alright, I know where my room is.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Bobby. Hospital full. Aw, no. Crap, this hospital's full? That's, like, I had the feeling that it would be, but... Damn. That's what's going on right now. Damn. I actually just forgot about that Walker, like,
Consider the offer from that Cadogan fellow.
I forgot that, doctors are, like, are doctors still working, like, 12-hour shifts right now? Hello. It's stinky. Oh, it is dark in here. Oh, no, don't know anyone. Alright. See, is there anything else? Ooh. Oh, I should come back down here.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Oh, that's
Dr.
a
Swansea
butt
has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see.
She
Well,
looks
I'm
so
a
much
little
Irish
surprised.
from this point.
I
Her
suppose
hair.
I'll just have to deal with this unexpected
It's probably just me.
notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
It is, I think. Yeah, blood transfusions are life in London. Tell me about the staff.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Well, you already... anyone
Is
I
there
should-
anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should
What?
his age be a problem?
Oh,
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the
Okay.
limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Dr. Tippett's.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Could this hospital fail? The invisible
An
enemy?
invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Yeah, that is quite poetic.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Back. Tell me about this.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet.
No.
Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
I don't want to say speak up because I think that would, personal questions? Hints. Filled.
I'm
We
not
got this
familiar
bit.
with all the staff
Alright,
yet.
go.
Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most
I
of
don't care.
them. Dr. Swansea has a
I'm just
gift
gonna-
for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Please.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Everybody's doing... I think it's at his best. Everybody is doing their best. Yeah, there wouldn't be any like his in there. Yeah, I don't think I think the whatchamacallit's the oh damn it, I don't know what it's called anymore. The subtitles must be
Goodbye, nurse.
uh
Call me if you need assistance.
like a little bit boggled. Like, let's see, is this oh yep, this is Dr. Tippets.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippets, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Your life in London. What is this?
What
Oh,
is the
that's
Pembroke
a lot.
Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
It's more than enough. In any case, the personnel of a hospital are much more important to me than the building.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No, we must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Aw, no. Did I just screw something up? Alright. Oh, wait, no, that's a tip. I mean, that's a hint. I thought I did something bad, like I angered him. Tell me about the staff.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
What about...
Tell me
positive?
more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Wait, what? Aw, that sucks. So the women aren't allowed to be, like, surgeons at all? Damn. I forgot. This is like a, this is like
Any opinion about the management?
really late
I
time.
don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Oh, that's it? Personal questions? Nothing. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
Oh, there's a lot of people over here. Oh, what? Yes, maybe, no. Alright, I don't care about this anymore. Let's go inside.
Perhaps I should have considered.
Wait. Ah, crap. There's even more stuff that I have to look at. Let's see, what's over here? What is this? The city needs you. City you live. I think it's just doctor promoting
Dr.
stuff.
Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Can I help people around, or is that like a... Hello, who are you?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
Ah,
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Custard syndrome?
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Wait, so like, how long do vampires like live? Is it like eternal? I think it's eternal. But no one wants to be eternally like alive ever. No one is. Yeah, no one would want to live forever because they would see so many loved ones die, I think. Isn't that like the main reason? How long do vampires live? Right. I know it's all like myth and fairy tale kind of stuff, but
I'm assuming you must be a patient here.
yeah.
Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Do it then.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
Vampire hunters?
But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Yeah, it's wrong target, new investigation. Oh, crap. Fellow's affected by the conjuration and believes she's a vampire. Ah, that sucks. They're hunting her and they don't even know that she's not even a real vampire. That's stinky. Who are you really?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
You're so stupid.
I'll leave mistress of the dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Just push her outside in the sun. It does
Good
leave
evening, sir.
physical
Can I
burns.
help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. I told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
So it could be, I'm not a doctor or a medical person. Of course, I'm quite young, of course. I mean, young, not very young, but young, of course. It might be like an infection, or it might just be a... David, I don't know the name. When you feel, like, when you lose a part of the body, and it's, like, totally gone, but you still feel it. Like, when someone loses, like, a phantom pain. That's what it was.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
That's
Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Okay. Any personal questions?
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Oh, don't.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of my blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Okay. Anything new here? Nope. Goodbye.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
Oh, hey, you're Sean. Hey, Sean.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
What does he mean by flock?
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
I like his accent.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Yeah, there's no reason to.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
That's nice.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
Oh,
You're
he's
in
gonna
good
become a
hands
vampire.
here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Oh yeah, and they.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
Do they even know
We'll
about
talk again later.
About like blood types and all that? Like when did they figure that out?
It's locked.
It's locked. I want to find whatever her name is. I think there was a few hints. What are you doing?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Shut up. Thomas Elwood.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you like him? Ooh, do. No, I'm just kidding. Do you plan to make
him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
Are romantically
Would you say
involved?
you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
I'm only joking.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
What, does he want to be referred as that? Like, so Mistress, Pimp of the Dark. Don't know, he has nothing to say, nothing him. Vampire sights. Oh, what's this? Hospital full.
Calm the children, Ellen. As for me, I'm an idiot.
Hello.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies.
I really want to operate on people. I think that would be really cool. Tell me about yourself.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wood and nails, not flesh and bones.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Oh damn, the only reason you can't see their name. I think I needed to talk to you again. Hey.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
No.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
How can we be sure?
Hi.
Good evening, Doctor.
Oh.
I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed,
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Oh, your life in London.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need
Do
my
you
help?
need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed.
No, I'll do it.
But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced
he
that this
looks so
epidemic
sick.
is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose that
What made
career?
you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Research is exhausting.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Tell me
Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
What did he do?
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new
What did he
medical
do?
techniques.
Harvey Fiddick
Look
is
at
a
that
patient
stinky
suffering
man
from
over
a
there.
severe injury that could cripple him
Okay.
if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion
I'll
technique
cripple
could
you
help
if you
him.
What
don't
is it
talk
you really
faster.
want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed.
Okay.
Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Okay. Miss remain
This
neutral.
personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality.
Okay.
You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Yeah. It's a really bad way to think of things.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reed. I am here to assist you, not to be a burden.
Oh!
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
You can just ask.
Blundering idiot.
Hi. You.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me.
Oh.
And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself.
Oof.
What an arsehole.
For what? Did you voluntarily hurt yourself?
Tell me about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
Is
My
that a
wife
vampire
died because
power?
of me.
Yeah, that's a vampire
And now
power.
I may lose everything
I forgot
because
about
I've
that.
been careless enough to hurt myself.
Blah blah
What an
blah blah
arsehole.
blah 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 blah. No one cares. No one
How could
cares.
your
Oh wait,
job
no,
be
no, 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 no,
responsible
not
for
that.
your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Hey, that's not your fault.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
I know.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor
Yeah,
little bleeders.
You have no idea, cause like the blast radius could have burned her, give her radiation, or maybe it just exploded her arms and legs off. Like that would suck.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then.
Oh.
The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
Oh, that would have been bad. My Helen.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Me, I'm stupid Mr. Fiddick. Wait. Get up.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Alright, goodbye.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Helen. As for me...
What's this? I don't know the other doctor. Who are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swans's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
Shut up. I already hate you.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
How is that facing reality? Just because you don't like what someone
Thank
does.
you for your time. We'll
You
talk
accuse them, and they said, no, I didn't do that. That doesn't mean that they're not facing reality. That's proving to you that they saved lives. What does it matter if you got any money from it? Saving lives as a doctor is, yes, your job and what you're supposed to do. And he did what he was supposed to do.
It's locked,
so
all right.
he shouldn't be so pissy. Why is he all shiny? Hey, you.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
I'm old.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
I'm old.
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I'm old. Spying on Thelma. Thelma. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Shut up. Anything new?
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Blood isn't a drug.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
I mean, I don't think it is.
What your last thoughts would be, sir?
He's probably gonna say, "Oh, my face hurts. There's nothing you can do." No, I'm gonna check anyways.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
That's... No, I don't want to mesmire. That'd be bad. He's healthy. Goodbye.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Let me give you a little,
Lost its effect on me.
give you a little kiss on the head. Let's go upstairs. Let's see what's up here. Okay. Ooh, surgeon room. Oh, that's a... Oh, yeah, hacksaw. Just ransack the hospital. I mean, I know that's what I'm doing, and I'm clicking the button, and I'm ransacking the hospital. But that's just like a... Don't do that. Dr. Swansea.
Not now.
Swansea.
Please come back later. I'm busy right now.
I'm busy right now.
It's locked, all right.
Why is the hospital locked? Not like one of the worst things that could be. Like, there shouldn't be a locked door in a hospital unless it's like they're doing surgery in there.
Not now.
Not now. Is this mine? Tippett, Strickland, and Ackford.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Dr. Reed. Alright, let's see. Is there anyone else? I love his jacket, though. Looks sick. wonder if there's any way to get the PS5 at like launch without like any pre-order or anything. I mean, I bet there's probably gonna be like some weirdo hiding in the trash can at Best Buy trying to get the PS5 first.
It's locked.
Why is there a locked box? I mean, like,
This must be the place.
ooh,
It's
a new
definitely
hideout.
away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Stash, refill all. How do I do that? Or leave. Alright, let's see. What's this? Remedies, treatments. Oh, what is this? Blood sample. Analyze. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. 45, 65. Use bludgeon. What is this? A wooden stick reinforced with a metal edge designed to crush skulls and bones. A surgical hacksaw.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
I bet you don't have any time at all,
The
though.
flower's dying. It needs water.
Get water. Where's water? A glass vial. Don't know what that says, but okay. Water. How do I get this? Is there any way to, get water? Whoa, it's so quiet up here. Oh, hey, there is. A T. Elwood's metal profile. Okay. Who's over here? So someone
buried in the same mass grave as your wife.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Alright. I'll investigate. I mean, might as well. Oh, hey, who are you? Who are you?
It's locked.
Okay, talk to him.
It never...
Hi.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Ooh, trade.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Rakesh, can you be me an enigmated formula? Opium.
More bodies will arrive and then sadly depart. I'm managing a train terminal.
What? Ooh, I don't feel bad. I don't feel good about this. So it says that people were spying on her. Find out who's spying on Thelma.
It's locked.
Ah, is there any way to like climb? City needs you. Thelma Howcroft. On target. Find out who's been spying on Thelma. How do I do that?
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Alright. I really do want to do, like, her mission, though. Rest your bed until the next night. But I want to find out who is... who's spying on her from the morgue. Ooh, trash can. Sorry, I thought I heard my phone going off. So the only way you could look in was from like here, or in that little box thing over there, or if they're like here. No, bro.
I'm sorry you ended up.
I cannot enter.
Bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
That's a lot of XP. I won't take it though. Let me in. Let me in. I'm gonna crush your skull. Alright, let's just go to bed then. Wait, what? What's this? Ooh. So it is just like a mission. Is this it? Is this like all of it? Alright, so I'm gonna search through the morgue and then I'm gonna go up there. Or no. I keep on like thinking that my phone is going off, but it's not. Am I gonna find like a telescope up here? Right. Alright, update vampire activities, hospital survey investigate. 3 days ago, one of our new records heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in East End. All we have is her first name, Thalmeyer. Come handle part. What? Shotgun shell. Ranged weapon. Influence and stun damage. Beware, ammo is limited. Can I like trade out my weapon? Inquest and character. D change. I guess I'll use the hacksaw. Ooh. Nah. Ooh. Yeah, there's just things like ultimates and all that. The page probably stormed this. And about the use of garlic and wooden stakes. Take me to a hospital, please. Alright, there are these guys. These two guys. That will go in for this guy. And you for this. Alright, let's go. Oh, is there something? Yeah, that's that. Okay, let's go. What? Oh jeez, I thought I was gonna be able to go and tell her. Here, let me tell her first. Oh!
Disgust on every street
There she is. What are you doing, Stinky?
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
How about you? Shut up.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You have no idea what problems your claim could cause if heard by the wrong people, Miss Howcroft. You must stop this nonsense, now.
Why fear the truth? Strange things live in the dark, Dr. Reed. Strange and ancient beings that were here before this island even had a name.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark. to your nocturnal activities.
So Chapel Street. Run, gotta run, gotta run.
Crush the leech, boys! Die,
Holy crap, hell. So I got double teamed. That sucks. Like a vampire. A vampire and vampire hunters killed me? Bro, that's kind of stupid. Why didn't they try and shoot the vampire? And why do they automatically assume that you're just a vampire? That's dumb. Come on, go. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the hospital. Alright, let's go.
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
I just walked out. Go.
My
Go.
sweet girl. Reads me like a book.
Scuffs on every street corner.
Right, let's go to up here. No! Right. That was pretty fun. I mean, we got to this hospital. We spent a lot of time just walking around, checking everyone and everywhere. Is there any way I can save the plant?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Is there any way, like, I could heal it? I don't know. Can you? I don't know if you can. Alright, I'm just gonna go to bed. Let's see. I might just upgrade that. Blood capacity, nah. Big thirst. Blood barrier and coagulation will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. I guess I'll just increase this. Alright, level 5. I guess I'll get this too. Level 6. And that's it. Nope. Confirm, and there we go.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete.
Alright, let's see. How long have we been recording for? Let's see. Wait, what? How long have I been recording for? Why doesn't it tell you? That's stupid. Oh, someone's been commenting. Comments. What? Okay. Your channel. Oh, I guess I was wrong. An hour and 22 minutes. I think that was pretty good. Alright, bye.